Hey there, I'm Morgan from the very unofficial travel guides, and this is our balcony cabin on the Freedom of the Seas. Yes, I know, I haven't even finished all my cruise videos from the last cruise on the Harmony of the Seas, and here I am already again on the Freedom of the Seas. But like I said in my introduction video to this whole series, I know that you guys like to see these videos, and it's not like I'm complaining about being on a cruise ship, so here we are. Let's look around. We are in cabin 9330, and this is the view when you come inside. I switched over to a slightly wider lens because it's just a little bit easier to get a good view of the room. It makes the room, or the cabin, I guess I should call it, look a little bit bigger than it actually is, but like I said, it's just a little bit easier to get the view. So here we are. Let's see, what do we have here? This is our closet with our life vests and a little safe here. I just did my video tour of the hotel we stayed at last night, the Hyatt Regency Pier 66, and that had a gigantic safe. And this is just another tiny little safe. I bet it's not even big enough for my MacBook. Oh well, that's what cruise ships are like. But it's a big, ample closet. It's definitely enough for Marcus and my stuff. What do we have here? Another, does this open? No, that's like the back end of the closet. Let's check out the bathroom, and how fantastic to have a door. And there's a glass door on the shower as well. No curtain, love it. I think, you know, this is kind of a standard cabin for Royal Caribbean's ships of this age. We've been on the Mariner and Navigator, which is one class smaller than this class, and this looks like the cabin we had. However, we have a bigger balcony. I'll tell you about that in a second. Here's a couch, and I'm pretty sure this couch also becomes a bed, so if you had kids with, this is where they'd probably be sleeping, or if you get in a fight with your significant other, there you go. Here's the vanity area and the desk. Looks very similar to the other Royal Caribbean ships I've been on, except for the Harmony. The Harmony was much more modern and fancy. For instance, I'm realizing that it's missing the USB ports that the Harmony had, and I'm sure that probably the Quantum and the Anthem had or have. These are the things that were laying out for us when we came on board. You see here Marcus finally got his platinum medallion. Here are some other bits of information. We're invited to some sort of thing in the casino. We booked some shore excursions for Labadee, and it's already waiting here. This bottle of wine is something that we brought with us, so that wasn't waiting here. There's our bed. Let's go check out the balcony, and I have to say a big thank you. I'm going to turn the camera around here. I know I always look kind of strange in this wide angle. I can get really close to my face and it makes it look kind of round. But I want to say a big thank you to Josh at cruisesbyjosh.com. This video is not sponsored by him. He doesn't know I'm saying this, but he convinced us to take this cabin, and now I know why, and it's because the balcony is bigger. I'm assuming that's why. If it's not why, then forget it. But Josh is a travel agent, a friend of mine. He's a travel agent and he specializes in cruises. He's kind of like a cruise expert, and he has helped me with several other cruise questions, and I always get in touch with him before I book any cruise, and he said to pick this cabin, and I'm very thankful. So check him out, cruisesbyjosh.com. And this is not Josh, that's Marcus. He's going to be in more videos nowadays because people keep asking me who he is and what he looks like. That's him. And look at this. So this is bigger. At least I feel like it. No, I don't only feel like it. It is definitely bigger than a usual balcony on a Royal Caribbean ship, as far as the balconies that we've had on the Mariner and the Navigator, I think. We just got on the ship, and we're going to be here for the next 8 days, going to San Juan, Labadee, St. Martin, and St. Kitts. So if any of these destinations interest you, or you just want to see more of the ship, make sure you subscribe to my channel here on YouTube, follow me on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, and there's gonna be more videos coming soon. Bye-bye.